Okay, so the first question is to summarize this short story. The short story, The Search Engine, is about a young girl named Corliss, and she loves literature and poetry. And while she isn't really supported at home, she still kind of chases after it as a goal. She's a Native American girl raised by a Native American family. She seems to be trapped in it though because there's poverty. She seems like she's stuck in this like stereotype, but she is the first of her family to attend college, and that's going to be at Washington University. And so she says that she went to a library at the school and she found an author that she hadn't seen before. It was a poetry author, and his name was Harlan Atwater. She found out that he was a fellow Native American person and she wanted to find him so she could meet with him and talk. And so she discovered that he lives in Seattle, and she made the trip down to meet him. There was a moment where she was like kind of having some nerves, and she took a minute to try and figure out what her like moment, like what was she gonna say when she met him, so that way she has a good first impression. When they met finally, she discovered that he was surprisingly rude, and she wasn't getting any like answers that she wanted. So they met again at a used bookstore, and Harlan ended up telling her his life story, and he ended up just getting up and walking away. And that's pretty much how that ended. So, number two, compare and contrast the two main characters. So, both are Native American. We're talking about Corliss and Harlan, and they both hold a love for reading, literature, poetry, and they both also have some troubled lives. Corliss comes from her poverty-stricken home. She feels like she's trapped in this stereotype like background, and she feels like she's trapped and she's incapable of growing unless she were to leave. Harlan may have experienced a better life because he was adopted, but he still has problems of his own. Like he feels disconnected to who he is as a Native American person. So, number three, what does it mean to be a lost soul? And explain how the two characters are lost souls and who is the most lost. So, in my opinion, I believe a lost soul is somebody who doesn't understand their true identity or purpose in life. You can see how Corliss and Harlan have problems regarding who they are. Corliss believes that she's trapped, like I said before, in this stereotype where if she wants to become something, she can't, because it seems impossible because there isn't anybody supporting her in her family. And you can also see the same thing with Harlan almost, because he feels like not only is he not like connected to who his like Native American heritage is, because of his adoption, but he also was disrespected in his writing, and that seemed to have made him lose touch with his passion. And so I believe that Harlan, out of the two main characters, may have been the most lost due to his loss of culture, as well as almost losing his passion for writing. So, number four, why do you think this chapter is titled The Search Engine? So, I think the title comes from the desire for these people to find who they are. Of course, it's going to take some looking, some research, I would suppose, even. Finding out what you like, what your motivations are, your passions, to get you to find your purpose in life. And so while it might take some effort, it might take a lot of time, it's important to find what motivates you as a person and what will get you to succeed in life.